This is absolutely masterpiece. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. The narrative, the journey that this film takes you on is incredible. Conclave is there's a reason why it got a BAFTA. It is sensational. It is climactic. It is a masterpiece of a religious war in a dramatic film that just astounds audiences that watch it. Conclave is about the choosing of a new pope. Now, I had to do some research on this. In the Vatican in Rome, when a new pope is to be chosen, they have something called a conclave, and a conclave is done by the ministers and the cardinals of Italy. And what they do basically is they close off the Vatican, they shut the doors, they shut off the windows, they cut off themselves from the outside world while an election takes place to find a new pope. Now, I can't tell you why this conclave happens, but just know this is about the choosing of a new pope. And as this film starts to progress, you start to learn a lot about the process of choosing a new pope, but also the dramatic turn of events that happens during this election. Each cardinal puts his name forward to the high monastery, and the high monastery then takes a tally of how many each pope gets in total in each day of the conclave. And one of the cardinals and the high conclave cardinals has to oversee the process, and that's played by, of course, Ralph Fiennes. And as Ralph Fiennes' character, as Cardinal Thomas begins to go through his job and the process, he starts to discover all is not what it seems. There is mysteries. He finds himself wrapped in a mystery envelope and a present and a gift of ongoing secrets, lies, and reveals, and finds himself investigating and discovering things about the father that he trusted. That's what they call the Pope. They call him the Holy Father. The Holy Father that he never discovered before. This is moving. This is on your edge of your seat, tense. This is tense. You're so tense when you're watching this. This is a holy war. This is basically a holy war that takes place within an election between three candidates, and you really delve into what people see what the church is and how the popes see how the church should be led. There's a lot of people's views, topics, history moments, and slight altercations that happen within this election process. And you see on that not every single church leader is as clean and white as a sheet as you think. Not every pope candidate, not every high monastery cardinal is squeaky clean. And I can't end more than that because I really have to be careful what I say here, because it's one of those films where you have to go see it blind. It is just about an election of a pope, but it delves so much more into this. You find yourself going further as the tension rises and rises and rises, and then it hits a climatic moment that will literally have you shocked, frozen to your seat as you are watching this movie. You are lost in this film from beginning to end. There's constant twists, turns, reveals that will chill you to the bone. And the silent scenes of communication between private conversations that we are allowed to witness, and the way that they build on that is fantastic. Let's talk about the cast. Let's start with Ralph Fiennes. Amazing. Now, we all love this man. He's an incredible actor. You go and see a movie just because he's in it. And his portrayal of Cardinal Michael Thomas is absolutely amazing. I mean, Cardinal Thomas is incredible in this. He finds himself more than doing his job. You can see, there's a moment of tension where he's trying to keep the church together, and you can see that within the movie. You've got Stanley Tucci as Pope Trenley, who is absolutely Pope Aldo. He's brilliant. Aldo is another candidate. He has a vision for the church. Every single candidate has a vision for the church, but you will you will make your own decision on what you think their visions are. And within the communicational, silent, elapsed moments between Ray Fiennes and Stanley Tucci is both brilliant and moving. He's fantastic in it. He's brilliant. And then we've got John Lithgow. Wow. I've never seen John Lithgow in a dramatic piece like this before, because usually he's in comedies, and he plays Pope Trenley, and Cardinal Trenley, and there's much more to this character than you think. And I'm gonna shut up because I can't say anything else now. There's also candidates from different churches. You also go into shocks. Even the sisters of the Vaticans, called the Nuns of the Cloth, they're included in this as well. There's amazing moments of communication that frees you when you're watching it. The script envelops really well with the direction. There's moments of silence that work within the timing of the piece. It is incredible. It is spectacular. There is a reason why this has got an award. I'm so glad I finally watched this, because this is why I love being an actor. Because I'd love to be in movie masterpieces like this. It's incredible. It's amazing. It's going down as the second best movie of the year, because it's incredible. And it takes place in 2003. So it doesn't take place here. I think it takes place about 2003, 2004. During a time, and it shows you historic events that actually happened then, but not in this story. So they took the historic events from that time and they put it in the film, but it did happen, but not in this way. You'll see what I mean when you watch it. But it is absolutely astonishing. It is incredible. It is brilliant. It is spectacular. This is a movie that will move you in many different ways and leave you frozen in time, in space. Watching this movie, you'll forget where you are. It is absolutely incredible, and it is brilliant. So for those reasons, I've got to give Conclave 5 stars. So that's it. That's the end of my awards special. I've done 3 movies that have got have got awards. I'm praying that Conclave does win, because it's incredible. It's brilliant. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week. If you want to see any more of my movie reviews, then check out my channel. Subscribe to Movie Madness if you want to see any more of my movies that I'm going to review. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next movie that I choose to review.